So I know you're at the title. I know right here you want to improve. Everyone wants to improve, and I'm gonna teach you how to do so. So before we start, my name is Reef. I'm a Masters Overwatch player. I do shit like this. Like I said, I'm a Masters player, and that is literally like not. I'm not even trying to like gas myself up. That is like literally like a hard thing to achieve, and not a lot of people do it because from the graph right here, you see like you start at bronze and then you slowly climb to silver and then gold and then plat and then diamond. A lot of people in diamond, and then like as you continue to go through diamond, you get 3000 star, and then you 31, 32, 33, all that shit. Then you finally hit masters. Not a lot of people are masters. Not a lot of people are in GM to top 500. 2.13% of the player base. Only 2,612 players are actually masters. So like that just goes to show like how I went from plat, which is 26, to then diamond, to then masters, and soon to be grandmaster. I'm part of an organization called Odyssey Gaming, right? I'm a part of the Overwatch team. Joined them about 2 months ago, and I joined the platinum team. It was called Hades, and I quickly became like the best player on that entire team because they saw how good I was in the scrims, and they were like, yo, we have to like move him up. So I played a tournament game with the upper team called Poseidon. That's their diamond team. So I played a tournament game and I did really well, and I impressed them so much that they wanted me to stay on that team. They were like basically fucking giving me a offer. They basically damn near giving me a fucking scholarship offer or a contract offer to join Poseidon, which is the upper team called in this diamond. So, and I was like, but I was conflicted because I was like, I can't leave my team. Like, I got friends there, I can't leave my team. But then I had to, make the decision to leave Hades because I wasn't improving. I was very stagnant. I was like better than everyone we scrimmed, and it was just like not helping me any sort of way as a player. So I had to leave. It was just up from there. Like as soon as I joined Poseidon, the scrims we were playing were really fun. I started connecting with the team more, and I can feel myself improving like as a player extremely fast. We played more tournament games, but we got eliminated. And after the season, me and my main tank PM, we decided to like start grinding rank. And with the help of our coach, like just our readiness and will to learn and improve, we hit masters in the span of like a month. Not even a month, like literally like 2 weeks after the season ended, after our tournament season ended. And that was like insane to us, and like honestly like fucking damn near unheard of in the org, right? That's like my story on how I got to where I got. Now I'm gonna teach you like what you need to do to improve. Number one, don't be like, I'm not gonna give you like the generic tips and tricks, and because those shits aren't real. Those do not fucking exist. Those will never help you. Just do not watch videos like that because they are not fucking real. They do not help you at all. It's not even a placebo effect. That shit just do not fucking work. So I'm gonna give you actual advice. So first advice, do not be scared to fail. You're going to fail. You're gonna feel like shit playing the game. You are going to not want to play the game or anything. It doesn't even have to be a game. Like literally just fucking real life. It can just be real life. Don't be scared to fail. The only way you will not learn is if you are scared to fail and you don't try your hardest and give it your all. Because if you are scared to fail, you're not gonna do your best because you're so worried about that failure in the back of your mind that you're gonna be subconsciously holding yourself back. So what I do is I just don't give a fuck. I just play and play, and if I fail, I fail. But if I'm learning every time I fail. It's like when Vegeta said, fucking, or I forgot who said it, but like Saiyans get stronger after every loss. Basically the same. Like just use that analogy like to yourself. You get stronger after every loss. So, and that shit is real because after your losses or whatever, like you learn from them. You learn, oh, what could I have done differently to change the outcome? What could I have done to like not die right there? What could I have done to save this person? To do this, to do that? What have I got to done to get this kill? And that's what I do. Like that's how I learn, and especially if I go over like a game with my coach, like he tells me, like teaching me that shit. That's the second that goes into the second piece of advice. Join a team. Join a team. If you're playing a game that you really enjoy, join a fucking team. Surround yourself around players that want to improve as much as you do, that want to do as good as you do, that care about the game as much as you do. Because if you surround yourself around those people, you will grow and get far. And I've met a lot of amazing people playing in Odyssey Gaming. Like I'm just name the list. Like my brother Falco, that's my coach, that's my guy. He's helped me grow as a player and a person. That's my man. I love him to death. We got my boy PM Doggy. That's my main tank. Been fucking literally climbed the ranks with him. We went from Poseidon to Zeus, and we basically from fucking Diamond to Masters. Like we climbed the ranks together. Shout out my boy Raj, that's my guy. Shout out my boy Fuin. Shout out my boy Grass. And like that's Grass, that's my man. We be playing all the time. We be climbing together. My boy Fuin, that's my guy. We be playing and shit. Like that's my brother, my boy Raj. He hard like plat though, so can't really climb with my bro. He fucking struggling right now. Like I said, I met a lot of wonderful people, and they helped me get to where I am today. They like inspired me to do better. They inspired me to want to do better as a player, to play better for them and for myself, to help us get wins. Don't be scared to fail, because like for me, I'm an emotional player, so like if I feel like I'm not doing good, like I'm going to like get kind of sad and like, I don't know, mopey kind of. If I'm like mid game or like mid scrim and I feel like I'm doing like not playing well, I'm gonna get sad. I'm gonna like start like having like slight panic attacks and shit, because like I'm like, oh my god, like I'm letting the team down. I'm like not playing to my best abilities, and I'm holding the team back and shit like that. But in reality, like I'm playing perfectly fine. Nobody's mad at me. Nobody's like flaming me or nothing like that, because the team understands like that I'm trying my best, and like when they know what I'm capable of, so like they're never mad at me. So like if you're like that, don't just but I'm gonna give you advice for that. Just if you're like that, just like if you have panic attacks or you're scared to fail, or you're like scared to like do this, or you feel like you're playing bad, literally this is what my coach told me to do. He just told me to like just tell yourself that you forgive yourself, and to like just do a mental reset, and just say like I forgive myself, I forgive you, like talking to third person type shit. Just be like, I forgive you, and like everybody makes mistakes, and just like try to correct those mistakes as you go in the game, and you will be fine. Like you will literally be okay, because at the end of the day, it's just a game. Like I know I should take my own advice, but like you shouldn't get that upset over a game. But like if you really care about the game like that, and you want to do the best that you can, or like and keep growing, it's gonna happen. Like you're gonna get upset about it. There's nothing you can really do about it, but that's okay, because it's a part of growing. It's a part of getting better overall and growing as a player and even a person, because like that can help you with other stuff in your life. So then another thing, don't be scared to try new things. Never be scared to try new things. Trying new things will always help you grow. It'll even help define your play style. Like define the way you play, or like create a play style for yourself if you try new things. Because I know for me, like I play Overwatch. So as a D.Va player, I will always try out new bomb spots, new bomb techniques. Like, should I throw it at this angle? Should I slide off the wall here? Should I come at a different a different angle of it and shit like that? And like I'm always trying out new ways to bomb and new ways to get kills and shit like that. Like try out new ways, like in your game, in your life. Like let's say it's a game, try out new play styles. Try it more like, oh, my teammates are dying, let me try and like hold this sector of the map over this sector and I'll win. And I'll do it like that, like hold like I don't know, like fucking CSGO, I never played the game before, but like oh, instead of like holding mid, let me hold like the right side and stop them from going in, because I see like they're doing this, like the enemy team is doing this, so I'm gonna like stop them from doing that by holding this angle and killing them before they can get here. So do shit like that. Like just change it up. Don't be scared to try new stuff, because the worst thing that happened, you fail. And what I said earlier, it doesn't matter. Just try it again, or try new shit. If you fail, it does not matter, because you learn from that failure and you will learn what to do and what not to do from those failures. There's no perfect sensitivity. There's no universal sensitivity that's gonna turn you from fucking the shitter to shroud. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. You have to put in the hours. Like, that goes into my like last point. You have to put in the hours. You have to find what's best for you. Like, for me, my sense has gone, I have 1600 DPI. My sense has gone from like 5 to now it's at fucking 10. Like, higher sensitivity is better for me, so I just use that or not. But I wasn't always like that. I had to keep testing and I found that, oh, I can track players better if I have a higher sensitivity and shit like that. And just in general, you have to play the game. You're not gonna get good at the game within like 20 minutes of playing or with 10 hours of playing. That's not how it works. Not even some people, like, that's just not how it works at all. You're not gonna get good at the game within short periods of time if you don't play the game. I've literally played this game for so many hours from playing it on PlayStation to playing it on PC. I've put in literally thousands of hours into the game, and it like is finally paying off. It's finally allowing me to improve. I've finally started caring about the game enough to where I'm going to give it my all and put everything I have into the game while playing it, because I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how great I can actually be. And it's like, you have to play the game. Like, that's the only way you're truly going to improve at the game. That's how you get good. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in the work. Like what The Rock said, put in the work, put in the hours. We take what's ours. Like, that shit is real. Like, that's no funny shit, but that shit is dead ass real. Like, you have to put in the hours if you want to take what's yours. And what's yours is how great you can be. What's yours is the greatest player of all time. If you put in those hours, you can truly be great. If you put in the time and dedication to the craft, you can truly be great. And I know that I'm going to be great because I'm putting in the hours to do so. I'm doing everything I can to ensure that I'm going to be good at the game. Another thing, if you want to get better, watch people that are already good. Like, if you want to get good at basketball, you're going to watch like LeBron James play basketball, right? Like, you're going to watch Kyrie, you're going to watch Steph Curry. Like, you're going to watch people that are good at the game. Like, for me, I play Overwatch, so like my biggest inspiration is Space. He's the off-tank player for the Los Angeles Gladiators. That's like my inspiration right there, because he's such a good player, and I like study his game to play like him, but like not copy it. I want to, like, it's kind of like how Kobe like used MJ's game to create his own sort of game. I'm doing that with Space. Like, I'm taking like aspects of his game, of Space's game, and incorporating them into mine. So like, that's what you have to do. You have to take inspiration. You have to make something your own. You have to stand out, and like, you have to take other people's play styles, like take inspiration from it, and then be like, how can I incorporate this into my game? How can I do this so where that I can be as successful as them, but not copying it? Because you don't want to be someone else. You want to be yourself. That's like, I don't want to be Space. I want to be like Space, or I want to be better than him. I want to use the shit that made him good and incorporate it into my gameplay, because there's some aspects of the game that I'm like, or a character that I'm better than him at, and I want to take what he's good at and make myself good at those aspects while being good at things he's not good at. So that's what you have to do if you want to improve, if you want to get good. Start watching people, like watch people like fucking, like, this is just Overwatch advice at this point, but like watch people like fucking Yeetle or A10 or Space or fucking Forgiving, just anybody that does inspiration, like not inspiration, like educational content, like Emong or some shit like that. Just literally watch them, or like ML7, can't forget about him. That's literally the education guy right there. But like, fucking dude, like, just watch them play the game, or listen to them talk, and like literally analyze how they play, because they're going to give you gems on how to play. They're gonna give you techniques or like spot, or like little like spots to play at, or like little like, oh, they're gonna give you like, oh shit moments, like, why did I think of doing that? Like those type moments, they're gonna give you those, and you're gonna incorporate that into your gameplay, and you're going to get better from doing that. So yeah, that's just my advice on how to get better, on how I got better, on how my improvement rate has skyrocketed from fucking 0 to hero, basically. Hope this advice helped you. If it did, drop a like and subscribe. I guess that was fucking cringe. Never doing that again. But yeah, just stay on the grind, bro. Sis, everybody, just do you. Stay on the grind. Get better. Like, this is the best I can tell you. It's gonna come. Trust, just believe in yourself. Yeah. See ya.